Hi guys, I thought that since there are a lot of things that require kind of action shots that I couldn't get with my camera while I was making the bead for the tutorial, I would do an accompanying video tutorial so that you can get a little bit more of a visual of how I do the twists and things on the discs. So, first I want to tell you that, here, let me show you. Okay, usually when you see lamp work tutorials, there's like huge soda flare coming off of that, and you can't really see what's going on. Now, since it's in the flame, you still, you know, it's a little bit subdued. But I have this handy dandy Lens filter that clips right onto my phone, so that I can do tutorials and you guys can see much clearly. Okay. So we're going to start off with just a disc. And to be honest, I have a really hard time making discs that are round, so I don't do a whole lot of work with discs, but these are very forgiving. And pardon me, because I still have a cold that I just cannot get rid of. See, that is an oval. And I'm going to add a little bit and maybe make it a little bit bigger because my other two are a little bigger than that. And the reason that I use black for the base is, of course, because it's a good deal more viscous than other transparent glasses, so it helps you really get to work it a little bit harder without worrying about it flopping around so much. And that's way off center. Way off center. So I'm going to try to even that up. You know how you try to even it up and you end up with a bead that's like the size of a shooter marble? That's how I kind of ended up started making big beads to begin with, because see, now that's just too wide. So we'll fling it around a little bit. Okay, so I have my cane, which is my rainbow cane that I already made. So what I'm going to do is outside of the flame. You do not do this in the flame. You do this next to the flame, like when you're working with stringer, because you just want the heat of the flame to heat up that cane. You don't want it to melt it all over the place and be messy. So you're going to touch it down and then give it a few tight twists and then melt it a little bit. Give it a few tight twists the other way. Let it sit. Give it a few tight twists the other way. Give it a few tight twists the other way. And do it again one more time. And cut it off. So what you have, I'm sure this is not going to focus on it, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. It's a wigwag, but you're not doing it in the flame. You're doing it on the bead, which is why you don't twist the cane when you're making it. And if you looked at that, this is so not straight on the bead, but we're gonna be able to fix that really easily, because here's your clear that you're gonna encase with. Okay, now when you're putting your clear on, do not touch the base bead. You just want the smallest piece of clear just laying on top of the cane that you just put on. You just want it to sit on top of that cane, and the clear is going to pull everything straight and widen it all out and settle it over that base. Now you can make your clear as thick as you want, but remember, the more clear that you put on, the wider the bead's going to get. And see, I have a couple of rotations of clear on there, and it's only touching the cane. It's not touching that base anywhere. Now I'm going to, see, this is where I have a lot of difficulty. I'm only going to get that clear and cane hot. I'm going to try to keep my base bead really cool so that it will start to settle around it. Because I end up with more beads like this flopping around and turning into teardrops than I do actually, you know, making them. So practice, 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 practice. And I still need practice with disc beads. So as you're heating that up and noticing that it's way not round. Sorry, when my hand disappears, I've got it on my little tool over here that I use to check to see if it's round. But if you need to, you can take your marker, straighten up your sides a little bit. This is not cheating. I don't think it's cheating. Now, I see that I do not have a round bead there. So I'm going to fiddle with it just a little bit more, and I'm going to do it kind of fast so that it keeps it from, I just want to heat the whole thing up so that I can get parts to settle. You know, and then just let it round out. And it's turning into not a disc. And I know, the tutorial is for discs, but I kind of suck at them. Which is why I make them round and then use centrifugal force, not centripetal force, centrifugal force to skinny them back up a little bit. So that's pretty round. It's not bad. It could be better, but you know, I work best when nobody's watching me anyway. So I don't usually make these really round. I usually leave them pretty donutty, and you can do thin discs and you can do round beads. Do it however you want. But the main thing is to do somewhat of a wigwag under an encasement. You really don't need to make the wigwag in the flame. You can do it just like you would any twisty bead. You're just shifting directions back and forth so that you get your wigwag cane made on the bead instead of as a cane. If that makes any sense. Should make sense. Okay. Alright, I'm going to make a couple more of these because I still need practice. So I will see you guys later. And thank you for watching. Bye!